what made Chase great was not his physical attributes. It was literally his mental game and his confidence. And those two became and are one and the same with him. This is my true breakdown as one of his former teammates. Chase never let anything get in his head. I don't think I had ever seen Chase rattled. He was just kind of having fun out there, not taking it too seriously, you know. If everyone makes mistakes, and when Chase would make mistakes, he wouldn't let it bother him. It didn't affect him. It didn't affect his confidence. It didn't affect his psyche. It didn't affect his focus. He would just kind of quickly move on and forget about it and just kind of brush past it and move on to the next play. And every time he lined up to snap the football, just the same internal kind of approach to it, just a casual, he had his thing, he didn't think about it, didn't think too much, just said hit whatever, and I thought it was really cool. The way I describe it is there's a lot of highs and lows that you'll experience as a performer, as an athlete, right? As a quarterback, you throw a touchdown, you throw a big pass, this is a high right here, right? You throw a nice long touchdown pass, you guys are up by 7, now you're high, right? And the thing that was great about Chase is whether he was up here or anywhere in between that spectrum of high and low, his mindset never shifted. His confidence didn't shift. He never got too full of himself. He never got too down on himself. It was just static. He would always forget about the last play and be focused on the next. So not just, I was using the interception example. Whether it was a touchdown or interception, he handled it the same way, which was flush it. Doesn't matter. Next play, flush it. Doesn't matter, next play, right? And I thought that was a really interesting and awesome thing to witness. It was almost like everything in the past immediately was just wiped away on a dry erase board, and it was just like the only thing he was ever focused on was this play right now in front of him and what he needed to do. What was going on in the football field? How do we get into that end zone as quickly and efficiently as possible? And I think that mindset can be applied to anything, whether it's business, other sports, whatever goals that you have in life. But the other aspect of Chase's game that I think is worth noting is not only keeping a level head on his internal fluctuations or his own evaluation of how he's doing, but all the external noise going on outside. Those two things really, I think, define that mindset. It doesn't matter whether there's nobody watching in the stands. It doesn't matter if there's 10 people watching. It doesn't matter if there's 100 people in the stand or 1,000 or 10,000. Doesn't mean if the stadium is full at home here in Columbia, Missouri. Not here, but I'm in New York right now. But it doesn't matter if there's full stand, 65, 70,000 people, filled to the brim. It doesn't matter if it's Saturday night against Nebraska back in 2007 and, there's millions of viewers watching on TV at home. It's on national TV. Chase would handle it the same way. Line up, said hit. How do we get in the end zone right now? Nothing mattered. It doesn't matter. All that noise outside, all that doesn't exist to Chase. None of that existed. None of that mattered. The only thing that mattered was scoring touchdowns, throwing touchdowns, getting the ball into the end zone. And I think that really encapsulates it. But, yeah, you guys are cool. I appreciate you checking this out. It's fun to see Chase doing well. It's fun to see all the guys who I played football with that have gone on to do great things and play in the NFL. Everyone has their own journey. A lot of them, have had very successful careers, and it's inspiring. I'm jealous is what I'm trying to say. I'm jealous of Jeremy Maclin for having such a great career, but I'm very proud of him. I'm thankful to have been able to learn from him. J-Mac was similar. J-Mac had a very similar mindset. He didn't care, and he was just J-Mac was a tremendous athlete as well. Not only was his mental game strong and diamond-like compact with confidence, J-Mac had a swag. Chase had a swag to him too. There's a difference between cockiness, confidence, swag, and humility. I think you can have humility. I think humility is required to be as great as you possibly can be. I think to reach your true potential, you have to be humble. You have to be realistically humble. You don't need to be fake humble. I don't like watching athletes after a performance that don't actually have an opinion about the game, but they just keep on like diffusing every compliment with, oh, it's about the team. Like, if it's about the team, which it all usually is, of course, everything, football is a team sport, so whatever, but don't be realistic about it. When you played well, when some of your plays made bigger impacts on the game, when you made mistakes. Be honest with yourself. I think that's where humility comes from, is grounded. It's fake to be fake humble, and that's not. You're probably cocky secretly if you're fake humble. You know what I mean? So be truly humble, knowing that the game could end at any point in time. Nobody can be out there doing everything by themselves. It is a team sport. Everyone makes each other better. You rise and fall as a team. Don't let your guys down either, right? And don't be the weakest link out there. Focus on pulling others up.